Welcome to our channel, where we celebrate the lives and legacies of some of the world's most iconic celebrities. Today, we pay tribute to the legendary Sean Connery, born on August 25, 1930, in Edinburgh, Scotland. Rising from humble beginnings in a working-class neighborhood, Connery's early life was shaped by resilience and determination. He left school early and took on various jobs, from milkman to coffin polisher, before finding his way into acting. His passion for physical fitness and discipline helped him build a powerful presence on screen, most famously as the original James Bond, a role that turned him into a global superstar. Connery's journey is a testament to hard work and perseverance. In this video, we'll also reflect on other notable celebrities who recently passed away, honoring their contributions to the world of entertainment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on more inspiring stories. Holliday. Holliday, the unforgettable Alabama-born actress who gave life to the sharp-witted waitress Flo in the beloved sitcom Alice, passed away at the age of 88 after a battle with pneumonia. With a career-defining performance that spanned just a few seasons but left a lifetime of impact, Holliday turned a side character into a cultural force. Her signature line, "Kiss my grits," became a national catchphrase and captured the humor and sass of a generation. For her portrayal, she received 3 Emmy nominations and won 2 Golden Globes, a testament to the depth and charisma she brought to every scene. Born in Jasper, Alabama, in 1937, Holliday didn't begin her career with dreams of stardom. She studied piano and taught music before shifting her path toward acting. Her life took a sharp turn when none other than Dustin Hoffman cast her in the stage play All Over Town, opening the door to film and television roles, including a small part in All the President's Men. But it was Flo that made her a household name. Drawing from her own Southern upbringing and the real truck stop waitresses she remembered from home, Holliday brought authenticity to her character that resonated across America. The role became so beloved that she earned her own spin-off series, Flo, further solidifying her status as a television icon. In later years, she charmed new generations in movies like Gremlins, Mrs. Doubtfire, and The Parent Trap, where her comedic timing and warmth shone through even in supporting roles. Holliday never married and had no children, often saying her career was her life's great love. Through humor, heart, and a fearless embrace of who she was, Holliday became more than a character actress. She became a legend, proving that authenticity and timing can make even the smallest role unforgettable. Kirk. Charlie Kirk, a prominent voice in American conservatism and the founder of Turning Point USA, died tragically at just 31 years old after being fatally shot during a speaking engagement at Utah Valley University on September 10, 2025. His death, described by officials as a targeted political attack, has sent shockwaves through the nation and ignited urgent conversations about safety, political discourse, and the fragility of public life. Kirk's political journey began at the age of 18 in his family's garage. In just over a decade, he transformed Turning Point USA into a national movement with a presence on over 1,000 college campuses. Known for his rapid-fire commentary, sharp ideological stances, and unapologetic alignment with former President Donald Trump, Kirk became one of the most visible and polarizing figures in contemporary political media. His podcast, The Charlie Kirk Show, was among the most downloaded in the country, and his presence across platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram made him a household name among younger conservatives. While his views often sparked debate, few could deny his influence. Political leaders from across the spectrum responded to his death with tributes and calls for unity. Donald Trump called him a giant of his generation and pledged to award him the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Utah's governor referred to the incident as a political assassination, a sobering reminder of the dangerous times in which we live. Kirk is survived by his wife Erica and their 2 young children. His passing leaves a young family to grieve and a movement searching for direction without its founder. Whether admired or criticized, Kirk's commitment to his cause was unwavering, and his voice, controversial, unfiltered, impactful, altered the political landscape in ways that will be felt for years to come. Ted Mann, one of the great creative forces behind television's golden age of drama, died on September 4, 2025, in Los Angeles after a long battle with lung cancer. Over a career that spanned 4 decades, Mann shaped the language of modern television through his writing and producing on shows like NYPD Blue and Deadwood, where grit, realism, and moral complexity became the hallmarks of his work. Mann began his career editing National Lampoon, but soon transitioned to television, writing for series such as Miami Vice, Wise Guy, The Real Ghostbusters, and even the cult sci-fi film Space Truckers. But it was in 1993, when he joined forces with David Milch and Stephen Bochco on NYPD Blue, that his storytelling hit a new stride. The show was groundbreaking for its time, intense, raw, and character-driven, and Mann's fingerprints were on some of its most emotionally charged scripts. He later reunited with Milch for HBO's Deadwood, a frontier drama acclaimed for its complexity and poetic dialogue. As a writer and producer, Mann helped the series earn a Writers Guild Award and redefine what television drama could achieve. Beyond his iconic series, Mann lent his talents to numerous projects, including consulting roles on Homeland and other political thrillers, proving that his sharp mind and narrative instincts remained in demand until the end. He is survived by his wife, Bly, their children, and grandchildren. Ted Mann didn't chase the spotlight, he helped shape it. His influence on television will endure, living on in every show that dares to mix beauty with brutality, depth with darkness, character with consequence. Rick Davies. Rick Davies, the co-founder, lead vocalist, and keyboardist of the iconic progressive rock band Supertramp, passed away on September 5, 2025, at the age of 81. With a sound that blended rock, jazz, pop, and introspective lyrics, Davies helped define the sonic landscape of the 1970s and beyond. As the man behind classics like Bloody Well Right, Goodbye Stranger, and Rudy, his music became the soundtrack of countless lives and a staple of radio waves across generations. Born in Swindon, England in 1944, Davies began his music journey studying classical piano before venturing into rock. In 1969, he co-founded Supertramp with Roger Hodgson, and together they created something fresh. Music that was cerebral yet catchy, melodic yet meaningful. Albums like Crime of the Century and Breakfast in America became global hits, earning Grammy Awards and cementing the band's legacy in the progressive rock genre. His deep, soulful voice contrasted beautifully with Hodgson's higher tone, giving Supertramp a unique dual vocal dynamic that set them apart from their contemporaries. After Hodgson's departure in the early 80s, Davies kept the band alive and touring, with his wife Sue stepping in as manager in 1984, a partnership that blended music and love over the decades. Even as musical trends shifted, Davies stayed true to his roots, focused on craft and authenticity rather than chasing commercial trends. Supertramp's songs found new life in film and television. The Simpsons, I, Tanya, and The Office, among others, introducing their sound to younger listeners and reinforcing the timelessness of their work. Rick Davies leaves behind not only a rich catalog of music, but also a spirit of quiet creativity and devotion. While his passing marks the end of an era, his voice, melodies, and lyrical introspection will echo for generations. His was a life lived in harmony, and his music remains a gift that keeps playing long after the lights go down. Born on August 25, 1930, in Edinburgh, Scotland, Sean Connery grew up in a working-class neighborhood where resilience and hard work were necessities. His early years were shaped by both economic challenges and a strong sense of identity rooted in Scottish culture. Connery left school at a young age and worked various jobs: milkman, lifeguard, truck driver, and coffin polisher, experiences that grounded him and gave him a practical view of the world. Though education wasn't a primary focus during his youth, he nurtured a passion for physical fitness and athletics, excelling in swimming and bodybuilding. His disciplined lifestyle and strong work ethic, shaped by his upbringing, later became cornerstones of his success in the film industry. Modeling and early recognition. Before his breakout in film, Connery gained attention in the public eye through modeling. His tall, athletic build and sharp features made him a standout in competitions, eventually earning him the title of Most Stylish Man in Britain. This early recognition helped open doors in entertainment, giving him his first experiences with cameras, stage presence, and audience engagement. These moments were pivotal. They taught him how to carry himself, project confidence, and express charisma, which would later become hallmarks of his screen persona. Television and minor roles. Connery's early acting career began modestly, with appearances in local stage productions and British television. These roles were often brief and underfunded, but they served as essential training grounds. Through them, he honed his timing, learned the mechanics of being on set, and developed an understanding of character development. He treated every part with seriousness and respect, building a reputation as a dependable and professional actor. These early performances helped him refine the mix of strength and subtlety that would define his acting style. The path to stardom. Leading up to his big break, Connery took on a series of small but increasingly impactful roles in film and theater. Projects like No Road Back and various BBC television dramas allowed him to build a portfolio and gain experience in both dramatic and action-oriented parts. Casting directors and filmmakers began to notice the combination of physical presence, natural charm, and emotional depth he brought to the screen. His patience, persistence, and growing confidence positioned him for the opportunity that would transform his life. Becoming James Bond. Sean Connery's casting as James Bond in Dr. No, 1962, changed cinematic history. Though not Ian Fleming's original vision for the character, Connery's portrayal brought a new dimension to Bond, blending danger, charm, intelligence, and wit in a way that resonated with audiences globally. He trained extensively, refined his delivery, and collaborated with directors to shape a compelling and iconic character. Connery's Bond was stylish and cool, but also grounded in emotion and complexity. This portrayal redefined the action hero archetype and launched him into international stardom. Behind the scenes of Bond on set, Connery was known for his professionalism and collaborative nature. He worked closely with stunt coordinators and directors to ensure authenticity in action scenes and believability in character interactions. Despite the pressure of leading such high-profile productions, he maintained a sense of humor and encouraged a supportive atmosphere among cast and crew. His ideas often contributed to the refinement of scripts and character moments, further solidifying his impact beyond just performance. Impact of Bond on pop culture. Connery's Bond didn't just dominate the box office, it became a global cultural phenomenon. He influenced fashion, language, and the global perception of masculinity. The way he wore a tuxedo, ordered a martini, or delivered a one-liner became iconic. Connery set the gold standard for all future portrayals of James Bond and inspired countless characters in film and television that followed. His take on Bond made the character human, appealing, and aspirational, forever altering how spies and heroes would be portrayed on screen. Breaking away from Bond, determined not to be typecast, Connery began exploring diverse roles after Bond. Films like The Hill, Marnie, and The Man Who Would Be King revealed his depth as an actor capable of handling complex characters and morally ambiguous stories. He consciously sought out scripts that offered emotional range and challenged public expectations. This creative courage allowed him to transition successfully from being a franchise icon to a respected and versatile dramatic actor, paving the way for a rich and varied filmography. Award-winning career Connery's talent was eventually recognized with some of the highest honors in film. In 1988, he won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his role in The Untouchables, where he portrayed a tough yet warm-hearted cop. He also earned multiple BAFTA awards and Golden Globes throughout his career. His ability to combine gravitas with subtle vulnerability made his performances consistently engaging. Connery's accolades were not just a testament to his skill, but also to his dedication and consistency over decades in the spotlight. Versatility across genres. From thrillers and fantasy films like Highlander to historical epics such as The Name of the Rose and The Hunt for Red October, Connery embraced roles that pushed boundaries. He brought authority and authenticity to every part, whether he was playing a monk, a king, or a Russian submarine commander. His fearless choices in later years reflected a hunger to grow artistically and to remain relevant, regardless of trends or audience expectations. Relationships and personal values. Connery valued deep relationships and carried a strong sense of loyalty in both his personal and professional life. He married actress Diane Cilento in 1962 and had a son, Jason Connery, before their marriage ended. In 1975, he found a lasting partnership with Micheline Roquebrune, a painter with whom he shared a close bond until his passing. Friends and colleagues often described him as warm, loyal, and humorous. While he maintained a private life, those close to him knew him as a man of integrity and genuine connection. Health and the final years. In the later stages of his life, Connery faced health issues including dementia and age-related complications. Despite these challenges, he remained surrounded by family and kept his dignity intact. He passed away peacefully on October 31, 2020, at the age of 90. His passing marked the end of a remarkable life, but his contributions to film and culture continue to live on, resonating with generations old and new. Philanthropy and giving back. Throughout his life, Connery supported numerous charitable efforts, particularly those tied to education, the arts, and Scottish cultural initiatives. He was passionate about helping the next generation and believed in using his influence to create positive change. These efforts reflected his belief in fairness, opportunity, and giving back to the communities that shaped him. His philanthropy revealed a side of him that extended beyond the screen, a man with empathy and a desire to uplift others. Working with co-stars and crews, Connery earned a reputation for being approachable, collaborative, and encouraging on set. He mentored younger actors, listened to directors, and helped create a comfortable yet focused environment during production. Whether leading a cast or joining an ensemble, he brought energy and mutual respect to every collaboration. This not only enhanced the quality of his films, but also left a lasting impression on colleagues who admired his professionalism and generosity. Connection to Scottish identity. Proud of his heritage, Connery never abandoned his roots. He remained connected to Scotland throughout his life, both in spirit and through public support of Scottish institutions and causes. His identity was interwoven with the values of his homeland: pride, resilience, and independence. He often embraced his Scottish accent in roles, refusing to mask it, and believed that staying true to his background made him more relatable and authentic as an actor. Legacy and cultural influence. Sean Connery's legacy stretches far beyond his most famous roles. He redefined the standards for leading men, combining charisma with depth and physicality with intelligence. His influence is evident in the work of modern actors and filmmakers who continue to draw inspiration from his performances. More than just a movie star, Connery became a symbol of elegance, masculinity, and artistic integrity. His approach to acting, professionalism, and life serves as a guide for future generations navigating the world of film and beyond. Approach to life and career. Connery's philosophy was rooted in humility, discipline, and authenticity. He believed in working hard, staying grounded, and treating others with respect. Fame never distorted his sense of self. He consistently prioritized family, creative satisfaction, and personal values over celebrity culture. His life and career choices reflected a thoughtful balance between ambition and groundedness, demonstrating that it's possible to achieve great success without losing one's integrity. Final thoughts and timeless legacy. Sean Connery's story is one of transformation, perseverance, and excellence. From a modest beginning in Edinburgh to becoming one of the most iconic figures in global cinema, he lived with purpose and poise. His ability to reinvent himself, maintain authenticity, and leave behind a meaningful body of work ensures that his influence will endure for generations. Connery is remembered not just for the roles he played, but for the way he carried himself, with charm, dignity, and unwavering dedication to his craft.